it's a decent start to today, one must say, after that torrid session yesterday. What are your high risk and low risk ideas, though?
So good morning, Alex. Yes, a torrid session yesterday, and I think good to see finally some green on the screen, not just on our markets, but on the many global market fronts as well. So I think let's hope that the second half we build onto the gain on the index, and we see a lot of large cap names as well participating, which is not the case at least as of now in the first half of the recovery so far. So if many large cap names tend to participate, then we should see much more stronger recovery for the index overall. Now, I would expect a couple of names to do pretty well for themselves. So, suggesting two buy calls, for trade today. So, first one which I'm suggesting is about United Spirits. Now, that stock has very slowly and stealthily, moved up from those 530, 535 levels to 555, 560. Both United Spirits as well as UBL has managed to outperform, on the short-term charts. United Spirits is on a revival mode, and I believe that many of the indicators have gone through very strong, bullish divergence, signals for United Spirits. That generally indicates that this stock can see a very strong revival on the upside. So I think it's a stock which can see a lot of traction on the upside in the near term. Would suggest a buy in McDowell or United Spirits from a short term perspective. Targets to be kept at approximately 590. Stop loss could be kept at approximately 540. Second is from the metal pack. Now in the morning as well, in the morning show, I'd given a buy on Tata Steel, expecting that many of these metal stocks can do pretty well for themselves because of the revival which we had seen in the second half yesterday. So it's a very strong follow-through price action for Tata Steel, even from current levels, and the stock looks fairly attractive. Many metal stocks are now on the verge of a breakout on the upside yet again, or they're very very close towards a breakout. So I think if Tata Steel also obliges with a fresh breakout for itself, it could lead to a new swing high for the stock on a multi-month basis. So I'm suggesting a continuation buy on Tata Steel, targets of 788 revised on the upside, and stop loss could be trailed higher to 730.
Kunal, I must say your first pick is quite interesting heading into the weekend, and Tata Steel, as we speak, is gaining about 4.4%. Let's head over now to Sharmila. Sharmila, good morning to you, and thanks so much for taking the time. What are your picks for us today?
I hope you find my pick also interesting, going into the weekend, because, my low risk idea is Voltas. As we are witnessing, temperatures around the country are rising, and especially in Mumbai, we've really witnessed a very hot day yesterday, and it looks like in the next 2 weeks are really going to build up. It's going to get even warmer. And we've already seen that getting reflected in the kind of sales that we are seeing for both Voltas and Blue Star. And both companies have indicated, in fact, that AC sales are very strong. And Voltas, as a matter of fact, reported a very strong quarter in Q3, and that traction is likely to continue if the kind of weather we've seen over these last couple of days is anything to go by. Then that traction is likely to continue in Q4 as well. Voltas is my low risk idea. I think this stock has obviously gone up a fair bit in this last year. But I think even from current levels of closer to 980,000, you can easily get a 15-20% return on this stock. The higher is the idea that I'm going with, again, is very close to the theme that Kunal spoke about. It's metals. I'm going with JSPL. Again, we've heard about the kind of revival that we are seeing in the commodity cycle, and JSPL is a very strong name within that. We've seen a very good set of numbers from them. I think the only reason why I feel the risk on this could be higher is this whole second wave that we are seeing, and what it could do in terms of the demand picture that it could affect in Europe and across the globe, and how that could impact stock prices here. But once again, I think if you're patient and if you buy the stock, we did see it go below 300 sort of levels in this correction that we, in this last couple of weeks. And I think that if you buy it at the current levels, you could, the kind of levels, first levels that I'm seeing for the stock are closer to 400, so that's the kind of upside that I'm seeing in Jindal Steel and Power. So those are the two ideas that I'm going with, Voltas and Jindal Steel and Power.